biggest challenge that we face in mental health and substance use treatment right now is that we have undervalued and underinvested in behavioral health for decades.
Kind of the joys and the downside of being a clinician is a lot of times there is a lot of documentation, especially working with Medicaid or kind of more low-income clients.
Jefferson Center has been around for more than 6 decades. We serve nearly 27,000 people a year. We're a community mental health and substance use treatment provider serving folks across Colorado.
One of the other challenges, other than funding, that we deal with here at Jefferson Center is how we have navigated the trend over the last decade or so that there are more folks leaving this industry for retirement or being burnt out, et cetera, than are coming into it. Documentation is really important, but it's also really terrible and people hate it. I mean, generally speaking, they really dislike it.
With Eleos, it's easier to not have to open up the figurative file folder that I have for each of my clients every time I'm trying to take a note.
Eleos has really taken an approach of that they see that documentation and the burden associated with it is a big problem.
We selected Eleos very specifically, targeting one of our strategic goals related to our team engagement and addressing burnout.
When it comes to our partnership with Eleos and why it's special and important to us is they're really paying attention to what are all the nuances about how to make every little bit of the workflow work.
The trainers were fantastic. They're really helpful, really engaging. I've been very, very impressed with Eleos' customer support.
It has been really, really wonderful working with the Eleos team. It feels like a partnership with a team who really has compassion for the work that we do.
Ever since we started using Eleos, we're getting rave feedback from our staff.
I would definitely recommend Eleos to some of my colleagues or other organizations, and even whether it be using the audio or the text option, I think they're both extremely helpful, can help with providing more thorough documentation, can help with allowing to be more present with your clients.
I would say that Eleos helps my clients because it allows me to be more emotionally available. It also helps me to not feel overwhelmed by my paperwork.
The Eleos team has been really great to work with. It's encouraging when you work with a company at the really mission-driven organization. They really care about what they're doing and making the world a better place.